Hello, what's up, Jared? What's up, Roger? Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. I think we're on number 21, going strong. We're trying to get to 100. We're going to get to 100 and then we're going to retire the best podcasters in the land. That's the goal, right? Now we'll go for
Sounds good.
1,000. Okay, so anyway, not much. There's not that much to talk about. I almost considered, hey, let's just not do an episode this week because we have nothing to talk about. But we'll just do what we do. Next week, though, they're going to do the Spider-Man stream reveal or whatever they're calling it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
going to be
Sounds
really interesting because we won't see everything, but I'm
We'll see a
expecting to
lot more.
see like basically anything good. They're going to show it in that stream. And then after that, they're going to trickle all the rest of the cards, which won't be that long because there aren't that many cards in the Spider-Man set. And then I do expect the price of the Spider-Man play and collector boxes to spike pretty hard on the release. I think today we're just going to talk about Marrow, Mark Rosewater. He released like a teaser for Spider-Man. So we're going to go through that and we're going to talk about what we think some of the cards are. And I also want to show you guys this Jonah Jameson promo that you get for going to the Atlanta MagicCon in September. Man, I wish I could go to this MagicCon just for the value. Like this card is going to be worth, it's probably going to be worth like $100 the weekend of and drop somewhere around till $50 to $70. What do you think about this card? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. It looks awesome because there is a standard build that's mono red right now that cares about treasures. They have Magna, and this is just another tool in a toolbox in the mono red deck to one get the hits in, to get the treasures in, to get the dragons into play. Really cool design. So I think
Oh
this.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be standard legal. I'm not sure if this is going to be
Oh,
standard legal or not. I get the sense that it's not standard legal. This is like a commander, maybe modern. I don't know where it's legal in.
It looks like a cool design though.
Unless it is in the Spider-Man set. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, 3 mana when it enters suspect from murders Karlov Manor. Whenever creature you control with menace attacks, create a treasure token. So I mean, it's a good card. Basically, when it ETBs, one of your creatures get menace because they're suspected.
I have a question for both of you guys, right? So in the advent of like Magic printing all of these like cards, right? For let's say tournament play, tournament legal or not legal, right? And then these types of things getting just even more and more expensive. Like we see the VV Cauldron deck just getting super expensive. So you want to go to the competitive play. Do you think that people that are going to the Atlanta, what's going to be the percentage of people actually going there to play versus just collectors now, just going there for the vibe of the con, right?
Well, I mean, Magic is a player's game, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be mostly players. Most people are still play
But
Magic.
but our but I think even at a con, I think the most people were playing, but there's still only a smaller, let's say even just say like a quarter or less that are going there to be part of like the pro tour or that kind of play. If that's the kind of play that Roger's talking about, uh, like the people who are actually trying to play for actual like professional placement are much smaller. But I think that yeah, I still think that most people are there to play, regardless of whether they're actually playing in any professional level. But I yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah, if you're only there to buy cards, like you still have to, in order to get the promos, you have to enter the events, the play events. You don't have to play in them, but it's kind of a waste if you don't. Yeah, I think you get this promo by just buying a ticket and going to the convention, but there are other promos that they give out and other things that you can only get if you enter a event. So whatever this event is, it's always tied to playing the game, like a sealed event or a draft event or some tournament standard commander, something like that, and you get promos that way. This is the only promo you would get where you don't actually have to play. But of course, you can enter all those events and not play. You just enter, get the stuff, and leave.
A lot of the promos that have been at the beginning, like that you get just for going, they're usually reskins on cards, aren't they? So I'm wondering if if just this version of the card is in the main set at all, and then just a reskin.
Yeah, that's true. Well, hey, whatever the case is, I'm glad. I mean, it sucks that I'm not going, so I won't be able to get this card because I'm sure this is gonna be worth. It's gonna be worth more than Clive Torgal Companion, the one we got from Final Fantasy, and even that one is $30.
Yeah, and
so this is gonna be more than $30.
If this is just a reskin of a main set card, we just found out that they decided to bring Suspect back into the set too.
Yeah, and I think it's like super flavorful, right? Because I'm not a big Spider-Man lore person, but he's like the owner of the newspaper agency that Peter Parker works for. Hey, I always thought this was weird. So Superman also works as a journalist. And they kind of do the same thing. They like interview themselves or take pictures of themselves.
Yeah, because it's so easy way to explain how they have an income, because all they have to do is just write about the things they did when they were doing their escapades.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, I think the Spider-Man people out there will know. Like, he calls Spider-Man like a menace. Right. So whenever a creature controlled with menace attacks, you create a treasure token. So he like profits. He gets treasure when a menace attacks.
Oh, it is very flavorful.
Yeah.
And suspect.
Right.
Too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of that one card from Streets of New Capenna. Like, whenever your creature deals combat damage to a player, you get a treasure token. So this one is whenever your menace creature attacks, you get a treasure. No. Is it like something Bruiser?
It's
like a 3-mana red.
Oh yeah, Bruiser is better, but that is very good. He's still better? Pretty good.
That one, it has
one is when it deals it can in Commander you can get 3 treasures by hitting 3, because it's just when a creature hits. It's not like for each creature. It's just when you hit a player you get a treasure. But it's the fact that his other ability is sack 2 treasures or 1 treasure and you impulse draw 1 card. So you can turn your treasures into draw. And that's why
that's so much better. Yeah, but he's not Jonah Jameson.
No, he's not.
I mean, look at the flavor.
He has like, I think the Bruiser has menace too himself, so he can go in instead.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't have menace, but then the flavor wouldn't work. And don't come back, you menace. Oh, so good though. This card is gonna be a $50 card when the dust settles.
What? Okay, but he can suspect himself. Himself. So I mean, from a functional standpoint, that's cool. But from a flavor standpoint, did he ever do that in the show?
Unplayable. Get out of here. This card's a $20 card now.
So I do have a question for you guys. Just another one for MTG finances, right? So when you read Suspect on this card, we know kind of pretty much what Suspect is. For new players, they may not know what this is. And also, we just have those new avatar cards we saw last week that literally is just a giant photo. But those cards have a million lines of text on them. So, like, how do you guys feel about these types of cards that don't really explain the cards?
I hate it. I hate it from a gameplay. Like, even Eugene can testify that I bought an abhorrent Oculus. I ended up buying the variant, and I actually one of the main things is I really wanted the normal one because I liked the art better. But the other thing was the variant. A lot of the variants always are like that. They're borderless and then they don't have reminder text, so that looks cleaner. But in all honesty, probably like 3 years go down the line and I don't play the deck with the Abhorrent Oculus in it, and then I read it and it says Manifest Dread. I'm gonna go, what on earth is that again? I haven't played that in a long time. I'm gonna really, really want that reminder text. So unless it's something as like Evergreen, super simple flashback, trample, flying, first strike, all that kind of stuff. We don't need that. But when it's like a set specific thing that maybe like is Manifest Dread ever going to come back? Maybe, maybe not. It's something that might not, and therefore, yeah, 3 years are going to pass, and we're going to go, what does that do again?
I mean, there are a ton of stuff, even from Lorwyn, that I can't remember what it does. I remember we looked at it the other, like a month ago. We were looking at the mechanics from Lorwyn, and I can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and I mean, there's Oh, yeah, there was a lot of them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know those mechanics existed. So, who knows? You just have to look it up. But like Roger was talking about, even those neon ink pose cards from Avatar.
Yeah.
It's just textless. I mean, they're not really meant to be played. There are billions of people out there who are like, all Magic cards are meant to be played, and you shouldn't what's the word when you put the cards in the slabs? Grade. You shouldn't grade any Magic cards because they're all meant to be played, blah 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 blah. I think those cards, like the neon ink chocobos, which do have the text on them, but these pose cards, or it's a Sathera, the textless Sathera Singularity foil. Like, okay, come on, I'm not playing with that. It's like a 2 to 5 to 6 to 10,000. Like the neon ink chocobo is like 10,000, the black one, right? But which is also in Japanese, and we can't read that anyway. But like, I'm not playing with those $10,000 cards. So you're wild if you do.
And there's
props to you.
Yeah.
Props to you if you're gonna play with a $10,000 card, because I would rather just proxy it, the one I'm gonna play with, so I don't damage my potentially lose my $10,000 card, or have someone steal it, or just buy like the cheap version so I can put that one in my deck, and then frame, slab, grade the one that's actually worth a ton of money.
Yeah, I'd do this.
But knowing you, Jared,
you
draft and don't sleeve any of your cards. So, what's your limit? Like, where do you draw the line?
Post your hate in the comments below.
Yeah, that's right, Mister. I don't have perfect fit sleeves and yippity yap.
Okay, you know what? You want to know fun one? So I can get some hate too. But I've done this for a long time. I own 2 original dual lands that are unlimited, so they're white border. But I play them sleeved. They're sleeved in one of my commander decks.
Are they double sleeved?
But I do play them.
Are they double sleeved?
They're not double sleeved. They're not double sleeved. But they, I mean, those things are original. They're from our friend Max's brother. He opened them way back in the day. They were probably played on the pavement sleeveless originally. Their backs are
heavily played or damaged.
They're quite heavily played. If not quite damaged, I don't think, but they're on the very low end of heavily played. I'm never ever getting rid of those things. I'm never selling those. Those are just kind of like nostalgic mementos, and they're sleeved. I'm not like tearing them up or anything like that.
But they're not double sleeved. So if you don't double sleeve your cards, dust gets in to the sleeve. And could make the card dirty, potentially scratch it. But they're not worth that much. Like you have you have damage or heavily played.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
How much are they? Like even $200-$300
when they're like that. Yeah, I think I was surprised. Even like because they're getting a mint one is like impossible. If they're mint, they're worth a ton because somebody preserved them, right? Or they were in a fresh pack.
And so none of your cards are mint.
Usually going to be below like. Yeah.
None of your cards will be mint because you don't sleeve them and you don't sleeve them properly.
Like not even the lightning that we just drafted in Final Fantasy because I played it sleeveless.
Yes.
The Lightning Army of One. I looked it up recently because I was just wondering if it would ever be worth selling some stuff just to buy a couple of dual lands just because they're cool to have or whatever. But man, they are worth so much money. They used to be like 150 to 200 a piece, and they are worth a lot more.
For sure.
Depending on the land.
For sure.
But even the cheapest one, maybe lightly played, I think
Which
the
ones do you
cheapest
have?
one was in the 3 to 400. I have a scrubland and a bayou. White
I
white
actually
black.
think
So Orzov and Golgari.
you can get them for. So you can get what you have revised?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I do have revised. Sorry, mine's revised. I forgot they were in revised.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, yeah.
revised is the
So I don't have.
cheapest.
I don't have unlimited. Yeah, yeah, it
Uh,
is.
the cheapest
300.
versions.
And look
They
at
have
that's
been
damage. That's damage.
right. So a moderately played one, and they're kind of subjective on like what's moderately played, what's
Yeah, yeah.
heavily played. So 275, but
Mine is
let's go to lightly played, right?
definitely in. Yeah, yeah. But mine's definitely in the heavily played at the very least.
So about 315 for a lightly played one
Yeah.
for
For
Scrubland.
and I mean even to be paying 200 and some dollars for a heavily like so mine's in the 200 range. Um, somewhere yeah almost for an almost busted card like that's crazy.
Bayou, no more expensive, 315. Oh, was that the same for lightly played? Oh, look, it's gone down in the
I
last three
think so.
months.
Interesting.
The last 6 months down 6%. Last year down 1. And again, that's just vintage Magic. Like nobody wants it. Because let's look at traveling
But
chocobo.
maybe this I mean we're financial podcast, right? So maybe this means wait a little bit and it might be a really great time to buy some dual lands. They
For
look like they're
sure.
going down yeah because everybody's paying way too much attention to the new stuff coming out, right?
Yeah.
So by the time Avatar comes out, everybody's like, "What's a dual land?"
What's a
See, the
double?
traveling chocobo is kind of plateaued a bit. It's really just 2,500 sitting there. So I'm surprised it's not going up. They've probably peaked for now. Up 500% in the last 3 months. Anyway, okay, so let's move on. Let's talk about the Spider-Man teasers. Let's do some speculation. We're gonna
But
see
I
the
mean,
stream.
just as a final thought, if you just wanted to
Yeah.
see like how weird that dual land market is too, like Volcanic Island is worth like double what all the other ones were worth.
Is that the most expensive one, more than Tropical Island,
I believe that's
or the
I believe
Underground
Volcanic
Sea?
Island. That Underground Sea might be worth the most. Then sorry,
And we're talking about revised,
if
which
you
is
want
the
to,
cheapest version, right?
yeah.
Well, before we move off of Jonah Jameson, I want to point out two things on the card.
I love that
J
name.
Jonah J. What is J Jonah
He's
Jameson?
the card.
JJJ.
Oh yes. Okay, got it. Okay.
J. Jonah Jameson, man.
I am a Spider-Man fan, if you can tell.
Yeah.
All right.
But you probably know more about Spider-Man than Avatar, which you know absolutely nothing of.
That's true.
Well,
That is
hey,
true.
hold on. I think it's unfair that we did an Avatar lore or story kind of thing, and we didn't do the same justice for Spider-Man. I think we need next week. Let's all give it a shot. Nobody prep, okay?
Oh, okay.
We're just gonna come in and we're gonna tell the story of Spider-Man, the
Oh,
entire story.
together with our
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
if we have enough
yeah.
scattered
Yeah,
nuggets.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
All
I
right,
like
that's
that.
what we're gonna do. Tune in next week for the best Spider-Man synopsis you've ever heard. All right, go ahead, Roger. What are we talking about, J. Jonah?
Okay, so two things, right? So one of the things is suspect, right? Do you guys know what it does?
Yeah, your creature can't block, and then it has menace.
Exactly. So this is up to one time.
And it's a counter.
Yeah.
Right?
So you can
Yeah.
remove the counter
Okay.
from something, one, but two, you could put this on your opponent's creature and get in for the last kill because it's not strictly for your creature, right? The other thing,
I forgot about the camp. I forgot about the camp block part.
right? And then the other thing is whenever a creature you control with menace attacks. So does this mean if you attack with 2 menace creatures, you get 2 treasures and they're untapped?
I believe so.
Yes. Oh, whoa.
This card is strong, guys. This card is.
Wait. What was the untapped part? Why are you saying
you
untapped?
create a treasure token.
The treasures are untapped.
They're untapped.
Oh yes, they are. They are untapped. Yeah. It's a very
This
good
is
card.
a strong one, guys. I think if this makes standard play, hopefully it does. But it might not, But if it does, this is a very powerful.
I don't think
Even
it's gonna
if
be
it's
standard legal.
I have a feeling it's not, but it's a decent commander for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Volcanic Island, lightly played, $545, and we'll
And what
just take a
about
look at Underground Sea.
what Underground Sea? Okay.
I think it's like
Then I'll
I'm guessing 700 to 800. Underground Island. Wow, it's like 900. Lightly played
Yeah,
is
that's crazy, right? It's like
700.
three times as much as the as Scrubland, isn't that crazy? Or sorry, or yeah, like, oh, actually, yeah, about three times as much as Scrubland.
This one, yeah, it's so expensive. I would love to have one of each dual land just for collect. How much is a Black Lotus? Obviously not alpha, but what about a beta
Yeah,
Black Lotus?
unlimiteds are the cheapest.
Why is Blacker Lotus? I didn't type Blacker Lotus. It was like you can't afford a Black Lotus, so I'm gonna show you the Blacker Lotus.
I think they're like 10 to 14 a
1,000
few
unlimited.
for an unlimited
Beta is
Oh, no,
19,000.
that's cheaper than that actually, right there. Yeah.
19,000.
8,500.
18,000 for a beta that's heavily played. Jeez, mint is $31,000 for beta.
For the record, me and Eugene, when we were in like middle school, we contemplated putting our money together and splitting, buying a Black Lotus
Barely.
for $200 each because they were $400, and we were thinking of like maybe we should just buy one together. And boy,
Yeah,
was that
I
a
also
stupid
thought this.
mistake to
I also
not do
thought the
that.
same thing for Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 400, and look where we are now, still poor. Bitcoin would have been a much better buy at 400. Okay, here we go. Spider-Man teasers. I'm making it really big. All right, we'll go through this. Let me know if you have any guesses. I think because we're so
Oh, sure.
knowledgeable about Spider-Man, it's gonna be really helpful. Like we're gonna
I
new
see.
artifact food.
I thought it would be fun. Maybe
Mind swap. So is mind swap like that Emrakul ability where you take their turn?
maybe as flavor words. Oh yeah, flavor words are just like when they name an ability, right?
Like vigilance?
Uh, or no, like I can't think of. But they started doing it in Baldur's Gate
Oh,
or
like
in actually in Dungeons and Dragons where it was like you had a beholder and it
oh,
had
so
the
it
ability to
doesn't.
like destroy an
Okay.
enchantment, but it was just like the name of an ability.
Oh, I
So
see.
mind swap. Is there a villain that would do a mind swap? It,
You asking
is
the
it
wrong person.
is it in Justice League or is it in the Spider-Man that there's the villain who is like in all green and he's like a dome head and a brain. I don't know if that's in
Again,
Justice
you are
League.
asking the wrong person. The guy with the big
Um,
brain who can like
yeah,
fly.
yeah.
Mr. Brainiac.
So maybe I could see one of them having a
Yeah,
mind swap keyword because it's just the name of an
I see.
ability. It's so that you can say I mind swap you. You know, I use my
Right,
ability
right,
mind
right.
swap. Uh,
A new card
um,
with rocket powered in its name.
I
Could
don't know
be
enough about
anything.
Spider-Man.
We don't know anything about Spider-Man.
I mean, rocket powered sounds like it might be a Green Goblin related thing. New artifact food. What did Spider-Man eat all the
Oh,
time?
people are saying pizza. I don't know if
Oh,
Spider-Man eats pizza.
oh,
Like Ninja Turtles.
but oh, Ninja
Ninja
Turtles.
Turtles, which are
That's a
not Marvel,
that's a future universes beyond
for
though.
sure.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? Because there's a loose association if that ever happened. If they ever did a Muppet Secret Lair, I'd be all over that. Just so you know.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Phenomena.
Yes. Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. But you know
Okay.
what? It would just be
Uh,
reskins, kind of like SpongeBob.
but that would be all over that one. That would have to go in your deck, EJ.
Oh, of
Your
course. Any like
SpongeBob deck.
meme
Could you imagine?
universe beyond.
It'd be SpongeBob, Optimus Prime, and Kermit, and they fight you.
Yeah. I regret I don't have the My Little Princess Pony cards. I would love to
Oh,
put
that would be
that
a good
into
one.
my deck. Yeah.
Those would be good too.
Some new counters: ingenuity
Uh,
and film. So film, because Spider-Man
Cameras.
is a journalist and he takes
And he's
pictures.
yeah.
Yes. See?
That's kind of cool. So maybe there's a Polaroid camera and like professional camera or something like that. I wonder what film and they would do. I mean, it might be a monorock tap, add a film counter. I don't know. Or maybe it's an artifact that has the Oblivion Ring ability because you exiling the creature is like the taking the picture of it and then and you added a film counter on it and after you have a way to add the film counters and you can end up taking the card and cast it
No,
yourself.
okay. Yes. Oh, I like that. So adding the film counters represents taking more photos.
More
So every
pictures,
time
yeah,
you
yeah.
do something, you're going to add a film counter. And once it hits the maximum number of counters, or the other way around, it
Use
comes
them
in with 5
10.
film counters. And once you use them all up, you can't take any more photos until you reload the cartridge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there we
like
go.
all of those.
There we go. And
Ingenuity, though. I don't know
that's
about that one.
got to be one of the bad
It's
guys.
a Oh, okay.
Like Dr. Octopus making.
I would have thought it was. Isn't Spider-Man himself considered to be
Like a
ingenuitive?
He's like an engineer.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That one I'm on a loss on. Roger, that's all you. What's the ingenuity counter?
I'm
Go.
guessing like his Spidey sense. So like it's like a protection counter that you remove. It's like
Oh.
dodging.
No, you know what, Jared? It's Mr. Brain.
Mr. Brain.
Mr. Brain, because he flies around on his floating chair.
Oh, is it MODOK? You're talking about MODOK? What's that thing called?
I don't know.
MODOK. Oh, MODOK. Yes, I think that is MODOK.
Okay,
Wait,
5 colors
five
Spider-Man.
colors.
What, Roger?
Like MODOK has the little legs, but he flies in this thing.
I don't know who or what MODOK is.
I'm not even sure if that's the right person.
5 colors Spider-Man. It's got to be one of the, the movie, the new one, the Sony one.
The multiverse one.
Yes.
The multiverse one.
Multiverse
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
it has to be related.
A reanimation spell that can reanimate
Reanimate.
a number of creatures never used before.
A number of creatures
No idea.
never used.
As in, like, it can reanimate 99 creatures. Is that a number never used before?
A number of creatures never used before. Interesting.
So you know how like they like on some cards they like to put like a ridiculous number that basically
Yeah.
means all of them.
Like Final Fantasy.
So it could be like what Rise of the Dark Realms, but instead of return all, it says like return 99 or something like that. I can't think. I don't know of any of his villain opponents that like animate the dead. Do any of them Do any of them like take over people's minds and make them into basic zombies?
You are asking the wrong person.
Whatever.
I only know like 3 villains in Spider-Man. Oh, what about Venom?
Let's see how many. Let's see how many we can name all together. Ready? Okay.
Venom.
Doc Ock. The Venom. Doc Ock. Carnage.
Carnage.
Uh,
Green Goblin. And the
Green
Hobgoblin.
And the Hobgoblin. Yeah.
The
lizard.
lizard, the alligator
lizard
guy?
Doctor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rhino.
Rhino.
Kingpin,
King.
who's also
I
in
don't remember what he
Daredevil, and I don't understand the crossover, but Kingpin.
does. I think I'm out.
Yep.
I don't know if I
That's
know
all I
any
got.
more than that.
Did we say
Roger, you know any more than
Venom?
that? We said Venom.
We said okay. Well, what about Spider-Man himself? Wasn't there like a Spider-Man with 4 arms? Is that one evil?
I think so. I think they have him on a card already too. I don't know.
Or was that
I don't know
is that a
his
good
name.
Spider-Man?
Mutant Spider-Man? I don't know. What did
A
they call
card
that?
that lets you exchange life with another player. Look, this one. A famous Spider-Man meme is made into a card. First of all, I love memes. Second of all, everyone is thinking it's the Spider-Man pointing at each other meme.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
What card would that be?
Unless it also could be like one of the old like maybe him shooting
Isn't
his
that
like, web
more-
out or something like that.
Batman though?
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, what in the old comics, I don't know, when he shot his web out or something, did it go like blop, swoop,
Oh,
swap,
maybe,
or
yeah.
something? Like, yeah.
Ooh, Mysterio. Who's that? Exile those tokens
Here's
when
some
Mysterio
rules
leaves the
text
battlefield.
that'll be showing up on.
That will be showing up.
Oh,
on
Mysterio's the helm. And I think when
Yeah,
you can't see
Jake
his head.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake.
That's a villain.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So Mysterio is doing mind swap. Mysterio's.
Oh, is that
is a
what's his
Mysterio card
ability?
with mind swap?
What's his
I don't
ability?
know. I think he has something to do with mind.
He
some
just
sort
doesn't
of-
have a head.
Mess with your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wants your head. So he controls your head.
Choose a card type other
Choose
than
a card.
creature. Nope.
Don't know about that one.
The top 9 cards of
Top
target opponent's
9.
library.
That's the camera.
Do you think to use a card type other than a creature is like a mass board wipe?
Maybe.
That might be cool.
Could be anything.
Other than creatures, you can choose land too.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it definitely can't be a board wipe.
You may cast this card from your graveyard by
Hey.
discarding a card in addition to.
Wait, isn't this
that-
J. Jonah
that's-
Jameson? Whenever a creature you control has attacks, create a treasure token?
Yeah, it is,
Standard.
it is, yeah.
Roger, standard.
Oh, maybe.
Dude, that card is strong,
Oh,
bro.
wow.
It reads properly.
And then you may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding. That's the new the madness variant. That's mayhem. That's the mayhem.
Ah,
keyword.
okay.
Yep.
But wait, this is standard then.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that means it's a reskin too. That's just a reskin card. So, and if that becomes a very popular standard card,
Dude.
then that card's gonna be worth a lot.
Yeah, this is gonna be worth a ton. Oh my gosh. Jared, I need you to go to Atlanta
Mhm.
in September.
You.
I'm gonna need all you guys to go. Okay. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. This is gonna be good with firebending.
That's gonna be
Yes.
ridiculous with firebending.
Maybe it is firebending. They're putting firebending in the set too.
Yeah, because
I mean, that feels
Flame
like a
on.
Carnage thing. I think they have spoiled a Carnage, but I don't know if there might be more than one. You know, with the legendary creatures.
if you draw X cards, you may put a permanent with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield. If you do draw X cards, then you may put a permanent with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, look at this. Loses all abilities and becomes a green lizard. That must be the lizard dude.
Well, this would be a card, right? So it'd be like one of those 1 mana instance that turns something into something.
Right. That's gotta be like a blue removal. Right? Like they have those 1 mana enchant creature loses all abilities, becomes a 1/1 green lizard.
And
They've
then
been
maybe
printing
that
those
is-
types of blue removal in every set lately.
And that's probably a card that's got the lizard doctor on it because it's
Yeah.
his like gun or serum or something.
Right,
like that.
that's his ability, right? He tries to turn everybody
Is it
into
easy?
lizards.
I think so. I think yeah.
It's gotta be, yeah.
Yeah.
We know it. We know everything about
Wait,
Spider-Man.
a creature becomes
Until next turn. Until next turn,
We can make
he
creature-
becomes a land. And gains tap, add
Oh.
blue. Gotta be one of those villains.
Mhm.
Water man. Whenever you attack with 2 or more spiders. Here are some creature type lines from the set. Symbiote spider hero, human mercenary hero, human detective hero, mutant advisor, sand elemental villain, sand villain, human shapeshifter villain, human warrior villain, vampire scientist villain. Oh yes, and the people in the chats were saying the vampire scientist villain is Morbius.
Oh, he comes out in Spider-Man? That's sick.
Well, I don't know, but he's a Marvel character, right?
Yep. That would
Insect villain. These are all legendaries, right? So there's a bunch of villains. Legendary, artifact, creature, robot villain. Here's some names in the set. Parker Luck, Pumpkin Bombardment, Radioactive Spider, Rent is Due, Spider-Verse, Spider's Man, Wall Crawl, Web of Life and Destiny, Web Shooters. With great power comes great responsibility. Anyway, August 29th. That is this weekend, right? Is that this Friday? That is this Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
It's this Friday, guys.
Web shooter
yo.
sounds cool.
Guys, Friday, 3:30 Pacific. Should we do a live stream while we watch the stream at 3:30 this Friday?
Possible. I can't.
Definitely
You can
do
it with
not
Roger
tune
and
in
Roger.
for that because it won't happen. But it might. Just gotta be on your toes.
Web shooters and web crawl, would it have something to do with flying?
Web
Well, I
shooter.
feel like web shooter is gonna be a equipment because
These
it's the
are these like
shooters he has on his wrist, right?
what are these? Are like what is these?
These
Are these
are
the flavor words?
names in the set. So the name of the cards,
Because
Oh,
don't they usually
I
have like a
think.
variant of like what's that card called? As 3 mana, destroy target creature with flying, artifact, or enchantment. They know
Yes,
something like
they
that.
do.
So that might be
Shattered Wings from Edge of Eternities.
yeah.
yeah, I could see that.
What about with great
Wall
power?
crawl. Well, I think wa-
Ooh, with great power.
Wall
I think it's a
crawl
pretty.
could be like an aura that gives you flying.
I was thinking wall crawl is an instant that gives
You flying.
reach and hex proof or something like that.
Oh,
Why would it
Maybe
give you hexproof?
maybe I don't know because you can crawl on a wall and like blend in. I don't,
The Web of Life and
uh,
Destiny. That sounds interesting.
yeah, that
Sword
sounds like an
of Life
enchantment.
and Destiny.
Sword of Life in Destiny.
Yes, but instead it's the Web of Life and Destiny.
that sounds crazy.
I think it's a green enchantment that like brings land that you lets you play lands from your graveyard.
What about Rent is Due? That sounds like
That one sounds good. I like that one. That's a removal spell.
Yeah, that's definitely removal. Like you didn't pay your rent, so you're getting
No,
evicted.
that's a counter spell that you have to pay mana or it's countered.
Ooh,
oh,
yeah. They are printing those in every set. It's like 2 mana.
Mhm.
They have to pay two. I feel like every set has a 2 mana pay two counterspell.
I,
And I say with great power is, I was originally gonna say it's a counter spell, but now I kind of think it's like all your creatures get indestructible. I don't know why. I think it works for that reason.
that would be a very sought after card.
What about this? Spider's Man.
Heroic Horde.
But it's Spider's
That's
Man.
Maybe it's a.
So it's a man made of spiders,
I think it's like one of those X spells where it makes a bunch of tokens, right?
or I think it's a legendary creature, but it's just something made of a bunch. I mean, it's probably from I mean, it's from Spider-Man, right? I bet there's a Spider-Man that's made of spiders
Yeah.
instead of
Sure.
the other way around.
There's infinite possibilities.
Eugene, I think you would guess this one if you look at Radioactive Spider. I think that one's
Vampire
very obvious.
scientist.
At least it seems to me very obvious, but I could be totally wrong.
Which one?
Radioactive,
Radioactive Spider? What do you mean? It's just a
almost
Spider Man.
almost every set has a 1-drop with Death Touch. So this
Oh,
could be
okay.
like a 1-drop with Death Touch.
Hey,
But
speaking of
he's
Radioactive Spider,
one little perk too. I don't know, like a death trigger or something too.
That would be cool.
have you guys heard of the Spider Man 1 of 1 card?
No, sounds expensive.
No, this
It
is
sounds
and
fun.
it sounds like you're about to joke with us right now. Sounds like a joke.
Here are all the streamers who get to reveal
Uh,
stuff. The reveal's gonna be done fast, September 4th.
Oh, that's cool.
why isn't UG Games on this list?
I know, I know. Don't even get me started. Hey, but look, Marvel is gonna preview something on Thursday, the 28th.
Marvel. What avenue are they gonna
Um,
release it on?
MTG Spider-Man
their website, I guess.
serialized. Where is it?
Is it a meme? Is it? Is it?
It sounds.
Dude,
I
this is
think
why
it's
you don't use Bing. We gotta use Google. You gotta use chat. You guys use Chat GPT. Oh, here we go. Have you guys seen this? Wizard announces 101 Spider-Man card
Let's see.
with real radiation. Following the success of the One Ring, Wizards has decided to introduce another unique 1 of 1 in the upcoming Spider-Man set. The card Radioactive Spider will have a single unique version with real radiation. It's sure to become another sought-after collector's item for players and radiation poisoning enthusiasts alike. While some fans complain that such unique cards are a cash grab by the company, others are excited for the chance to open the uniquely carcinogenic card. There you go. There you have it, guys.
Card. Oh, well, then there's Radioactive Spider. I was completely wrong. It wasn't a 1/1 at Death Touch.
Right. It's this card, right?
It's this
It's
card.
the other side of Peter Parker.
Yeah, because it said Radioactive Spider, right? That's what it's called, 101, 1 of 1, Radioactive Spider.
There it is, dude. I mean, look at this. Radioactive Spider will introduce a new treatment for Magic the Gathering cards, appropriately called an irradiated foil treatment. This treatment will coat the card in a thin layer of highly radioactive uranium. The visual effect of this treatment remains to be seen, though officials at Wizards of the Coast have assured fans that it will glow in the dark. Wizards has so far refused to comment on how likely the card will be to grant its buyers superpowers. Oh my god.
Man, this is a joke.
Product developer Paul Perkins shared his thoughts on the possibilities created by the new treatment. It's exciting territory, and if it goes over well, we're open to revisiting the treatment in future sets. There's a lot there for the design team to work with. I mean, wouldn't rad counters be more fun if they were physically poisoning your opponents? You can't get that kind of immersion in any other game. Plus, fans will pay out the nose for crap like this. Most fans seem excited about the new chase card. It's like playing the lottery, said longtime player Johnny Johansson, a gambling addict. As a gambling addict, peening packs always gives me that little hit of dopamine. Oh, it's supposed to be opening packs. But when there's a chance to hit it big like that, whoo, what a rush. I must have lost $50,000 opening Lord of the Rings packs when they came out. Even some non-players are excited about the card. I wish I could use it as a means of poisoning a certain foreign politician, said Russian President Vladimir Putin. He has a history with such children's toys and would likely accept the card, which could easily be made even more irradiated without notice. His demise would help further destabilize the global political sphere and draw attention away from Russian affairs. Wow, this keeps going. It's good. Wow. It's good. In case the viewers couldn't read themselves, I just thought I'd read it for them. Or if people are actually listening to the podcast, which nobody does. And I've also been really bad at uploading the podcast onto Spotify and the other podcast platforms. I think I'm already 3 episodes behind now on doing that. So I need to get to that. Sorry, podcast listeners, which there are none of. Anyway, all right. I think it's a good time to end it here. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Next week, or perhaps this Friday, when the Spider-Man reveal comes, we may do a special stream or recording. Probably not, but definitely next week. Anyway, thanks, Roger. Thanks, Jared. I'll see you guys later, and thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Goodbye.